Imagine you're out for a walk, and you're wearing your new $200 high-top boots, and you pass by a child who is drowning in a shallow pond. Now, the pond is shallow enough for you to just wade in the water and save the child. However, you don't have time to remove your boots, and the water and the mud would completely ruin them. What would you do? Alright, so we would all save the child. We would be horrible human beings if we don't. Now, philosopher Peter Singer would argue that you have been in such situation and you have failed. You have encountered situations that are effectively the same. For example, you may have heard that there are children dying of starvation in parts of Africa, and you could save a child's life by donating $200, but you haven't done so. The situations are the same. In the first case, there's a child who is dying, and you can sacrifice $200 to save his life. In the other case, there's an African child who's also dying, whom you can save by sacrificing $200. You have acted in the first one, but you haven't acted in the second one. Let's try to push back on Peter Singer. Let's try to find fault in that analogy. So I'm gonna come up with some objections to refute Singer's idea, and this way you can feel less guilty about the situation. The diffusion of responsibility objection. In the case of the drowning child, I was the only one there, so the burden of saving him falls on my shoulders. But in the African child example, there are millions of people who are aware of the starvation and the famine that's going on, so the responsibility is diffused over a lot of people. So the two cases are not the same. In the first case, I have to act. In the second case, maybe I don't have to act because there are other people who are watching. Can Singer respond to that? Of course he can. So if there's a child drowning in front of you and there are two people standing next to you, you no longer have to act anymore? Oh well, I don't have to save him. There are two guys, they can save him. Okay, and what if they don't? Oh well, if they don't, they don't.
If he dies, he dies.
You can't say that. If they don't help him, you should help him. If you don't, it's no excuse to say, well, there were two other people watching. Bro, why are you not wet? Did you not save the child? No, I didn't save the child, but hey, there were two other people. Is that convincing? Does that make you less of a bad person? No. So the diffusion of responsibility objection seems to fail. Watch the full video at the link below.